What's good, my powerful people? Back at y'all another video. Now, before we hop into the topic, make sure you drop a sub down below, drop a like on the video, and follow me on all my socials. Links gonna be in the description. This is why she manipulates you, bro. You just started talking to this new woman, and she looking good. She check all the boxes, right? So obviously, you want to get in the guts as fast as possible. You want to keep her around as long as possible, regardless if she just on your team, your number one. It don't matter, bro. You see her. As soon as you look at her, you know what you're thinking about. But do you understand women? Do you understand her? Do you understand what she could potentially do to you? Because I'm not saying that all women out here gonna manipulate you, but it's in all of them to do so. If you, as the man, don't understand her nature, any man who does not understand female nature will always be manipulated emotionally, physically, financially, energetically, spiritually, mentally. You will always be manipulated by women just because you're ignorant, which means you just don't know. And it's cool if you just simply don't know, bro, because that's what I'm here for, and that's what these other people are here for. We're going to put you on this game. So I'm going to tell you exactly why she's manipulating you, what you need to look out for, the true essence of her nature, and just simply what you need to do to prevent these types of things from happening, or how to see them coming. Understand this, bro. Women need two things from you. She needs your attention. Well, three things. She needs some attention. She needs some validation. And she needs some treatment. Simple. So when you start dealing with a woman who just checks every box that you got, by default, you think that, let me give her all of my time, let me give her all of my attention, let me give her all types of validation, and let me do those two things in the hopes from getting the third thing, which is the treatment. Let me tell you this, bro. Attention to women is like a drug. She'll never, ever, ever be able to get enough of it. But understand that too much of anything is a bad thing, bro. So when you give her a surplus of your attention, the value of the attention depreciates. So therefore, she doesn't crave it as much. She expects it now. She's not trying to do anything in order to get it. So she's expecting it by default. She's just expecting you to just give her all the attention in the world. When you just overly validate her all day, just like every other dude, the value depreciates. So she's expecting you to compliment her all day. She doesn't appreciate the fact that you're saying it. She's expecting you to say it. She's expecting you to give her the validation so you can boost her ego up and make her feel good about herself. 24/7, 365. How is that valuable when you just overly do these things? How is there value in it when you overly do it, when you do it too much? Because now you're doing these two things for one reason only. It's because you want to get inside them sweet, watery goods. It's kind of simple. You understand what I'm saying? But your approach is all the way wrong. You think that if I give her more of my attention, if I give her more of my time, if I compliment her more and more and more, if I buy her more of this, if I do more of that she's going to like me. That's going to make her love me. That's going to make her want to just let me get inside. Stop. That if I just catch her doing something wrong and she lies to me, or she blames it on me, or she gets to doing all this crying and yelling, and then she tells me that she'll never do it again, then that's actually the truth. When in reality, bro, if you never call her, she would still be bouncing and sliding on him. Sucking him harder than you, bouncing on him harder than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So now you will be to the point where you can't even sleep at night. Can't eat, can't do nothing. But look at it like this, bro. It's all because you lack understanding. Women are always going to hide their true nature because women don't want to be judged by anybody. And that's facts. Because I'm not telling you that you need to judge women. You should never do that. But look at it like this. You got to understand that, look, you can leverage your attention. You can leverage your validation. And you can leverage your treatment. Understand this. Or you can leverage your seduction skills in order to making sure that you get the treatment. Understand this, bro. You should not prioritize. It's because you do these 3 things right there, giving her too much attention, giving her too much validation, in the hopes of trying to get the treatment. You do those 3 things because you put her above you, because you pedestalize her, because you bow down to her, because you're submitting to her. Understand that, because that's the top priority. She's the top priority in your life. She does not respect that. She never will respect that. I don't care what she tells you. She does not respect it. Because if she's the top number 1 priority in your life, how are you focused on the bag? How are you focused on your own well-being, internally and externally? You understand what I'm saying? So how are you worried about your mental health? How are you worried about your physical health? How are you worried about the bag? How are you worried about your overall purpose as a man? Your overall purpose as a man is not to pedestalize and simp for a woman, not to validate her all day, not to talk on the phone with her all day, not to be a freaking simp. That's not your purpose. But you do those things because you like understanding, and you think that that's what she wants because that's what you've been told. That's what you've been programmed to believe. But it's BS. You need to get that out of your mindset. Get that out of your ideology. Don't believe that. Why do you believe that? Understand that. If that was the truth, you would not have gotten your heart broken in the past. If that was the truth, you would have never got cheated on. But obviously those things still happen. So obviously somebody lied to you, right? But you never questioned that, did you? You just try it again. Try it again. Maybe it's just her. No, it's you. So I'm here to wake you up to the truth. Now, back to attention. You have to make her earn your attention, bro. Because if it's just a prerequisite for you to just throw away attention, there is no value in it. But when you carry yourself a certain way, you make her earn the attention. How do you make her earn the attention? It's because you don't give her all of the attention. It's because, not just simply because you don't want to, because you don't want to run her off just by starving her for attention, bro. But at the same time, you don't want to just be giving it away. You understand that your attention is scarce when it comes to her. Why? Because you have other things going in your life. You might have to go to the gym, so you might have to give attention to that. You might have to meditate, so you might got to give attention to that. You got to go to work, so you got to give your attention to that. You might have a side hustle, so you got to give attention to that. You might have to go to practice, so you got to give attention to that. You might be reading a book, so you got to give attention to that. Whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? So the true essence of yourself, and when it comes down to your attention, must be valued. You can't just be giving it away. Same thing when you can just take it on a grander scheme. Your attention is very, very, very important. So you got to be cautious of where you're giving your attention to. Because oftentimes if you give your attention to the wrong thing, you're going to get distracted. You could easily get manipulated. Same thing with these women. So you got to just be aware of what you're doing with your attention. Because when she sees that you're not finna give her all of the attention, bro, by default, because that's her drug, it makes her crave it. So when there's a scarce, when you have a scarce access to something that you crave, that you can't live without, you're gonna do everything in your power to get more and more and more and more and more of it. But when you just simply just have this large pool of this thing that you want at any given moment, you don't really crave it as much no more because you can always just have access to it. You can always get it. This is your attention, bro. So when you make her earn the attention, when she's actually showing you that she craves your attention based upon the actual interaction, the actual attraction that she has for you, now you have the leverage. Now you have the control over the dynamic because she's showing you that, look, I view you as a high value man. I view you as somebody who's like, bro, look, I need your attention. That's how she's viewing you. Like, man, I need his attention. Like, what is he doing? What is he thinking? Like, how can I get the attention put on me? So now she may be doing things that you like. Now she may be making things easier in your life. And in return, you give her some attention. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get out of the mindset of, if I give her all of my time, if I give her all of my attention, that she's going to like me more, that she's going to love me more, that she's going to appreciate this. It's a time and a place for all of that, bro. But the focal point of your life as a man cannot just be, let me just stay with my girl all day. Let me just give her the attention all day. Let me just be on the phone all day. Let me just text her all day. You understand what I'm saying? Let me just compliment her. Now let's dip into the validation. Let me just compliment her all day. It's wrong. It's wrong. Same thing, same principle applies with your validation. If you go through any decent looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even just talking about the baddest of the baddest. If you even go through a decent looking chick DM, bro, she gonna have dudes in that bit. If you go through the likes, it's gonna be a lot of dudes in that bit. You go through the comments, it's gonna be a lot of dudes in it. So what I'm telling you to do is, if you fall into this category, how are you different from anybody else? Do you not understand that every woman on the planet has received some type of DM, if not a surplus of DMs, from dudes who she just simply reads the messages and keep on moving? And some of these dudes so down bad that they'll send another text, another DM, another text, talking to themselves in the hopes, because they don't know no better. So you have to stand apart from these dudes, bro. You cannot be the dude who every time she posts a picture, you the first one to like it within 3 seconds. You all in the comments. You always DMing hard eyes. You understand what I'm saying? Or better yet, you always telling her how good she looking. Listen, this, oh, you look, oh, you're beautiful. Look, bro, it's cool, obviously, because you have to do that. But when you do it 24/7, 365, once again, the value is gone. She doesn't care about that no more. You understand what I'm saying? But when it's scarce, when she's questioning what you think about her, when she's questioning how you feel about her, now you have control over the mind. And that's exactly what you want. When you're a simp, bro, when you just give all your assets away, when you just give all your, you know what I'm saying? You give all your leverage away, she has the control now. So she's gonna exploit you. When she sees that you'll just always give her attention, when she sees that you'll always give her validation in the hopes of getting the treatment, she gonna make you do any and everything. This is why women make you go through hoops. This is why she play games. This is why she play hard to get. Because she knows that you're willing to do any and everything in order to get something that you want. When in reality, she been knew that she ain't giving you nothing. But it's like, let's see how far he's willing to go just to see. But she already know that you ain't finna get nothing, bro. You see how crazy it is? She know that you ain't finna get nothing. But she'll make you take her on another date. She'll keep talking to you. You understand what I'm saying? She'll keep answering your phone calls. She'll keep telling you all these different sob stories, making you listen. She'll keep asking you for advice. When in reality, bro, you just want to get inside. But that'll never happen. Why? Because she views you as a simp. She views you as boyfriend material. You understand what I'm saying? She views you as somebody that she can always look to, always keep around. But that doesn't mean she's sexually attracted to you. That doesn't mean that you get her dripping down there. It's the complete opposite. But since she sees that you just spit out attention and validation, maybe it won't hurt to just keep you around and manipulate you, and you know what I'm saying? Feed you the hopes that you'll get the treatment. But once again, let's get back on this validation, bro. When she craves your validation, it's because she's always thinking about what you think about her. She's always questioning how you really feel about her. You understand what I'm saying? And when she's questioning these things, now you have the leverage. Now the ball is in your court. Now you on offense. So now, this is when you get into your seduction game. Because when you're not validating her 24/7, 365, now it's to the point where you can really hop into your bag and seduce her. So now it's like when you really do choose to validate her, you understand what I'm saying? It's way beyond what the average man is doing. You see what I'm saying? You got to really let it sink in. Because there's a time and a place for everything, bro. She been being good to you. You understand what I'm saying? Or you go with the link, or y'all link up for the first time. You haven't really done too much unnecessary talking prior to the link. You playing it cool in the link. You ain't coming off too needy, too aggressive. You understand what I'm saying? Too thirsty. You ain't coming off like that. You playing it cool because you giving off the vibe that you deal with women on her level or better on a regular basis. So this is nothing new to you. When you give off that vibe, bro, it's going to show that you a man of value. Simple. But when you come out drooling and thirsty, she gonna see that and it's gonna be like, he ain't on my level. He ain't ready for this. That's what she gonna think. But when you come off like, bro, mysterious, you value your attention, you know what I'm saying? You value the things that she craves. When you value these things and you kind of make her earn them in a way, now she gonna be thinking, I can't wait to give myself to him. Which one do you want her to be thinking, bro? He ain't ready for this, or I can't wait to just get myself to him. What you want? But you gotta understand that, look, you can't be out here validating 24/7, 365. And end all be all, bro, you cannot be doing these things in the hopes of her giving you the sweet watery goods. That's the icing on the cake, and that's the worst thing of all. Because you ain't even that's the whole nice guy's role, bro. That's the nice guy's role. Let me be a nice guy. Let me listen to all her sob stories. Let me give her all this advice. Let me give her all this attention. Let me give her all this validation in the hopes that maybe she will let me get inside. In the hopes. Doing all that and you ain't even guaranteed nothing. That's like you going to work for a week and at the end, and it's like you don't even know if the money gonna be guaranteed. They telling you that we might pay you at the end of the week. Why would you go to work, bro? If you didn't have a guaranteed check, why would you go to work? Really let that sink in. So if you knew that if you don't know that she's actually attracted to you, sexually attracted to you at that, why are you, and that's what you want, why are you dealing with it, bro? Because you can't change her mind. You can't make her like you. You can't do none of that. So why would you deal with her if you have to question that? Really let that sink in. Because you have to know the game first things first, so you can advance and use the game to your advantage, knowing that y'all on the same type of timing, knowing that you finna get exactly what you want. Why? Because of how you carry yourself, you can tell how she's feeding into you. You can tell how she's just making it easy for you. Every move you make, you getting one step closer to what you want. Because everything you make is strategic and you understand that it's mysterious. So she's constantly trying to figure you out and it's turning her on a little bit. This is how you negate all the manipulation, bro. You negate all the manipulation by prioritizing yourself and your success. But you don't have time to worry about, let me validate her all day, or let me give her all this attention. When you don't have time for all that, bro, you see that she's going to start to chase you more. And that's exactly what you want. Because now the ball is in your court. Now you understand that every move you make is going to make her feel a certain way. It's going to get her in her emotions. It's going to turn her on, etc. So now there is no manipulation. Or better yet, bro, when y'all been vibing for a little minute and things of the nature, and she may be trying to play all these different types of games, the easiest way to negate all that is to simply not care. You got to understand and nip it in the bud right when you see the first red flag. If she playing on these games and she ain't on what you want, she not bringing peace into your life, you got to cut it out right then and there. There is no trying to conversate. There is no trying to compromise. You got to eliminate all that. You have to be able to be aware of the manipulative games that she's going to try and throw at you. These type of tests that she's going to try and throw at you. She tests you more when she respects you less. She tests you more. But when she has the utmost respect for you and she has the utmost sexual attraction for you, bro, she's gonna make it easier for you. So if your woman is out here trying to manipulate you and play all these games, it's either because she don't respect you, either because she's cheating on you, or it's just simply because she views you as a nice guy and she's trying to get everything that she can from you. One of the three, bro. It's as simple as that. So at the end of the day, bro, you have to have the mindset of understanding the game, valuing your attention, valuing the validation that you can give. And also, to take it a step further, bro, when you understand, see, everything just compounds. So when it's like to the point where it's time for you to really just link up, you do what you gotta do. It's time to deliver the treatment. It's time to deliver the dig stroke combo. You don't come off needy. You don't come off like a simp. You understand what I'm saying? You don't be scared to do exactly what you need to do to her. You handle your business. You do exactly what you know you came to do. You hold in. Better yet, you hold in. Because understand this, bro. The simps, the nice guys, all this and this, what she's used to, they gonna get inside. They gonna bust in 5 minutes. It's gonna turn her off. But you've been taking care of your sexual health. Your mental game is on point, so you have the confidence to do exactly what you finna do to her. You have the seduction technique, so it's like, bro, before you even get inside of that, she's dripping watery. And to top it all off, bro, you just don't even bust the first time. You just don't even bust. So now it's playing into her mind like, who is this guy? How does he know this? What is he doing? I've never experienced this before, but it's better than anything I've ever had in my life. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep getting that. He ain't going nowhere. That's what you want. So if you understand these principles and you understand the game and you apply the game, you prioritize yourself, you understand what I'm saying? You make yourself a top priority in your life. You understand the game. You see things before they happen. You deal with women who are on your level. You deal with women who you understand, who have mutual attraction and mutual interest in you. You negate all these manipulation games, bro. It's as simple as that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like down below, comment some future suggestions, subscribe, and I'm out.